This new game that's coming out is an absolute lawsuit nightmare, and it is speedrunning it all, from IP infringement to straight up art theft. So, this is about a new game called Pikmon. Can you guess what game it's trying to rip off? This is the Steam page, where it captioned, "You'll team up with your Pikmon to fight, farm, and build industrial empires while thwarting a shadowy organization's plots." And in the demo that you can see, wait a second here, who's this? Because that be looking a lot like Pikachu, and this person's looking a lot like Link. Because yes, this game is basically a ripoff of Breath of the Wild and Pokemon, and somehow also Palmon, which was also a Pokemon ripoff, in quotes. They're sorting it out legally. It's most definitely interesting, and I just have to say, right, like, out of all games to try to pursue treading the line of copyright infringement, I feel like Nintendo is just not really the one you really want to be, fighting with right now because they're really gung-ho about lawsuits. I'm currently in the middle of hosting a competition for creators, and there's a lot of sensitive information, like personal info, IP, etc., that I want to keep private. And I want to ensure this stuff doesn't end up in the wrong hands, like third parties, advertisers, or worse, having AI trained on this information. And with the rise of more and more companies trying to implement AI to access your data, protecting your information is more important than ever. And one tool that I've been using to keep my files safe is Proton Drive. Proton Drive is a cloud storage tool that allows you to upload files, photos, and more with guaranteed privacy. Your files and photos are stored end-to-end encrypted, meaning unlike other popular cloud storage, Proton cannot see or scan your files. They promise that your data, photos, and files will not be shared to third parties, advertisers, or to have AI trained on it. With Proton Drive, you can expect all of the best features: automatic backup of photos, real-time document collaboration with Proton Docs, photo album organization, and file sharing through links. On top of that, there's a few features that I love, like password protecting your files when you share them, and end-to-end encryption. Proton Drive is based in Europe, so you can rest assured that your files are protected by some of the world's strictest privacy laws. Proton Drive is part of Proton's encrypted ecosystem, trusted by 100 million users worldwide. And it's completely free to sign up. And signing up helps support this channel so I can continue making videos like these for you guys. I travel a lot, so I often have to upload my working files and photos to the cloud to access it at whichever country or location I'm at next. And I can do so through any device with their mobile apps. The peace of mind Proton Drive provides me allows me to rest assured that my photos and files are gonna remain secure, and that there's zero chance AI is being trained on my work without my knowledge. So if you want to try Proton Drive for yourself, click the link down below to keep your photos and files secure. Thank you, Proton Drive, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. But as you can see with some of the demo gameplay, there's Pikmon that you can fight, that you can catch, you can make them do things. And also, I know the demo character looks like Link. In the game, it's actually like customizable, so it does kind of go to show that they intentionally made the demo character look like Link. And look at this, we have a bike, and this also looks like powder, by the way, that can turn into a Pikmon, kind of just like Pokemon, actually. So there is this article by GameSpot, written by Claire Lewis March 10th, talking about Pikmon, and it highlights a lot of the theft that's happening. One being the description, very similar to Palworld's description of fight, farm, and build and work alongside mysterious creatures called pals. And it highlights how the music seems like a ripoff of Breath of the Wild music. I just didn't play it for legal reasons. How this character again looks like Link. How there's towers that look very similar to the towers in Breath of the Wild. It also highlights that there is a glider mechanic that is very, very similar to what you would also find in Breath of the Wild. And what about the art theft? Well, allegedly, it looks like Pikmon is stealing fan art that another artist made of Pokemon. This is an artist by the name of Elpsy, and they have this post that reads, "Pikmon stole one of my designs." As you can see here in the corner of Pikmon, there is this green character with kind of like these pink flowy wings and these like flowy orange antennas. That is literally Elpsy's fan concept of Mega Meganium. And Elpsy adds, they didn't even try to change it to make it look a little bit less obvious. This is Pikmon's character. And this is literally Elpsy's fan concept, which, yeah, they literally did not attempt to change it, actually. It looks exactly the same. And people in the comments are saying, your fan art looks so good. The design looks so good. I am so sorry that Pikmon stole it. Another person grabbed a screenshot from the Pikmin demo saying, wait, this is literally Ceruledge, right? Which is like another Pokemon. And another artist by the name of JJ says, no, it's literally my fan design for Mega Ceruledge stolen right there. And if you guys like don't know Pokemon, and I don't really know that much about Pokemon, I just play Pokemon Go, but there is like a system in Pokemon where you can like evolve a Pokemon beyond the final evolution to a Mega Evolution where it gets even cooler and stronger. So that's what this fan design is. And what you can see here is because like there's hooves here, right? Which is featured in this fan design. What again kind of leads to show that this might be the fan design instead of the in-game design is because it looks like there's 4 legs. Like there's like a back leg that's hidden here that would indicate it is actually the fan design. And another user adds, shocking fact revealed, the ripping off method surpasses Palworld. Talking about Pikmin, adding that there's Mario Kart cows, and some more side-by-sides. So we have 2 logos, right? They just have Fuzzier Charizard, Pikachu minus 2 stripes, Pikachu with a little bit more fur. Is this Breebloom? If I remember correctly. Oh, I'm forgetting some of my Pokemon names. Shiny Moltres right here. Oof, oof. And some more examples of designs that look like they're blatantly ripped off, including the look-alike Link. Oh, wow. Dude, look at this. Roadhog, is that you? It's like the same type of like jacket padding with like the same mask and the shoulder detailing. This is just so interesting because like why? You know, maybe it's like a quick cash grab. I'm just curious as to the intentions of this company Pocket Game in creating this blatant Pokemon ripoff. The reason being is because like sometimes, you know, cheap ripoffs are made to try to get a quick cash grab. It's like a pump and dump crypto scheme, but with the game, right? But out of all games to rip off, I feel like Pokemon is most definitely not the best one because if you guys didn't know, Pokemon already engaged in a legal battle against Palworld for being too similar to Pokemon. And they're basically kind of like working it out right now where Palworld's like, okay, we'll like acquiesce to you guys. We'll change the flying system so that it's a bit different from Pokemon, some of like the capture system, etc. So that they can keep making their game and Pokemon can keep doing their thing. Nintendo is very lawsuit trigger happy. So out of all games that try to attempt theft, copyrights, quick scheme, the trigger happy company is likely not the best option, I feel like. And this was a viral post with almost 3 million views, but OP says this genuinely feels like it was created for the sole purpose of rage baiting Nintendo, which I agree. Because like, why? But there is a conspiracy theory going around. And of course, it's a conspiracy theory, but this person writes, the conspiracy going around Pikmin is that Pocket Pair, the developer of Palworld, is actually behind this game, using a shell company to make a blatantly suable copy. And another person adds, both of them have the term Pocket in their dev name, and the publishing company Network Go is brand new and impossible to find info on. Could it be the Palworld owners coming back for round 2? Because, right, Palworld is developed and published by Pocket Pair with, you know, very similar concept. And Pikmin, developed by Pocket Game. Pikmin is their first desktop PC game. According to the article, have only made mobile games prior to this, and their publisher is Network Go. So it's interesting. What do you think? This is most definitely a conspiracy theory because again, some people are saying, you know, the country origin of the developers are different. Pocket Pair is Japanese. Pikmin is made by a Chinese developer. Maybe it's just a quick pump and dump scheme, right? To try to get some money to build up some hype or whatever from outrage of the copyrights. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory of Palworld coming back for revenge because of the lawsuit. I'm just curious about your thoughts at the end of this, but this is wild because I feel like we haven't seen such a blatant attempt of like a fully fledged game completely riddled with basically lawsuits left, right, and center. And please check out the artists that made the actual fan work that unfortunately got yoinked in this process. So if you guys like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I apologize again for this info coming out a little bit late. I know it kind of like already happened. I was in Vancouver, so I just got back a couple hours ago. Immediately started filming to try to get the videos out for you guys. So yeah, appreciate you guys for being here. If you like this video, I hope you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers, creators like emotes, frog emotes. I also have a coffee with free resources, and I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. and Thursdays at 7:30. So I hope to catch y'all there or in another video. Peace.